Hi all, I'm Tronan Hoshiko, and today I'm showing off the Aputure 2x Fresnel attachment, something that I have been excited to get my hands on for quite a while. Take a look at what it can do.
Such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. Flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. If you need me, I believe that we can grow. And it's feeling like I've been enough. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can let go, not afraid to fall. Everywhere should be stars in my eyes, fire below me, starting to rise. I'm my own captain, hanging on tight tonight. Pointless to try and turn back the time. I've never been this old in my life. Load up my spaceship, tear through the sky. I might leave regretting. Wish I sent hopes and bets, wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'll make it mine. Don't tell me I'm wasting time. I'll show you what I'm made of and give my dreams life. I'll put it all on the line, just like I'm young, wild and alive.
Hopefully those shots give you a good overview of how this light can be used and what it looks like in various practical applications, from interviews to more narrative purposes and for creating shapes and textures in your scene's background. I really like comparing lights to other lights so that if you already know how one looks, you can get an idea of the similarities and differences. You might have noticed that I'm using this attachment on the GVM80 LED monolight, and that's made possible by one of my favorite features of this Fresnel lens, that it uses a Bowens mount to attach directly to the front of a light, like other types of modifiers such as softboxes, making it incredibly flexible. I think many people might find this to be a good, more affordable combination to expand the functionality of a less featured light like the GVM80, which doesn't have nearly the features or power as the more expensive Aputure Light series. But when combined with this Fresnel lens, you can get a good setup that has more power and more functionality for less money. Now, this method would probably work equally as well with Aputure's own, less expensive Amaran series. Now, I love tungsten Fresnel lights, so having the Fresnel look, power, and functionality with a lower watt and lower temperature LED monolight makes me incredibly happy. However, while I love closed Fresnel systems, with the monolight style here and the Bowens mount, you can easily change it from an open face light with a reflector, to a Fresnel, to a softbox, all for different looks and applications in less than a minute, and that saves a lot of time. All of this for a total cost of around $275 altogether, and even less on sale. It can't quite be beat for filmmakers and video creators trying to maximize their budget now, while leaving room for lighting upgrades down the line. The Aputure 2x Fresnel lens does offer some drastic power increases, and even just between the flood and spot settings, at just over 1 meter, I was getting about 1 stop of light power increase. The only real complaint that I have is that the Godot barn doors combined with the Fresnel lens and this light don't quite cut the light nearly as sharply as a tungsten Fresnel would, something that you may have noticed in the test footage. Now, there are other Fresnel Bowens attachments out there that are even cheaper than this one, but the reviews talked about tinting the light or having low quality plastic lenses, and I didn't want to spend 2/3 of the amount that this attachment was going to cost me on something that had poor reviews or build quality. I'm really happy with this combo so far, and if any of that changes, I'll update you. If you like light sample and test videos like this one, please give the video a like to help me with the algorithm, and you can subscribe for upcoming videos about tools for cinematography, lighting, and micro-budget filmmaking. I really try my best to keep these videos focused, to the point, and short, because the time that you spend watching means a lot to me and I don't want to waste it. These videos are not free for me to make, so if you can, please join me over at Patreon at patreon.com/TrentonHoshiko. I'm currently aiming to get around 20 patrons. Or if you use Ko-fi, you can contribute at kofi.com/TrentonHoshiko. You can find affiliate links in the video description for any of the products that we have discussed. And if you want to pop over to Twitter, you can follow me there, where you will learn a lot about what I've been cooking recently and probably not too much about cinematography. Have a good one.